usually what happens is you might lose people if the videos go on too long, right?
Sure.
Especially if they're watching it post-recorded. So we're back. This is going to be part 3 of this. We'll see how long this is. This is the demo. I may buy the full game of Ace Attorney Investigations. Here again with Jonas, we are playing some of this. We've gotten a little bit further in this. We are not using a guide, by the way. We're just using our 2 brains together to try to figure some of this out. And yes, Jonas has not played this. Although, if you watch last video, it looks like he may have, because he was just on a hot streak on guessing all this stuff.
I'm telling you, I had never heard of this game until today.
All right, Mr. Edgeworth, say something, or help me. Say something, sir. It appears one of my files was stolen.
Huh. Investigation complete. Oh, look, you got health back.
Oh, if we would have just kept recording for a little while longer.
Hey, we didn't know.
But maybe it's not over because we got to prove who actually did it. And we know it's that guy. I mean, my hunch, my spider sense is that it's dude over here.
Gumshoe? Oh, this guy, the other fruity guy.
Not Gumshoe, but...
Yeah, this one, the other flamboyant guy. The guy with a medal around his neck. And his hairstyle like some kind of crazy Pippi Longstockings.
Okay, so it's us versus him now. Something strange about this man's attitude.
Something strange about this man's everything.
I just think it's weird that he's got that Olympic charm around his neck.
That's what I'm talking about. Walking around looking like Count Dracula. What the hell? Or Chocula.
Can you explain it to me? Might as well.
Yeah.
Find a flaw in their testimony, something that contradicts the evidence.
Oh, okay, this is a tutorial.
Yeah.
Okay, I get it.
Kind of like what I was doing before, but this
Yeah.
time we're going to pick apart their testimony and present back to them like, oh, you said this, but this is what's really going on.
Yeah. Interesting. Huh. You stole Jim's gun. Theft instead. That guy sure is taking his sweet ass time dusting for those prints. This guy's very worked up. You're angry. He's angering up the blood. Sure. I mean, that's what I would have thought too.
Are you sure you're not mishearing his words? There's no way Detective Gumshoe is the culprit here. I like how we're doing this without being in an actual courtroom.
Shit, I know, right? You're gonna try the whole case right here in your office.
So he's saying that Gumshoe stole his gun from him and shot him dead.
Sure.
Further, you messed up the files to make it look like you had committed. Like, how does he know all of this? Unless he's...
No, he's just, like I said, he's just spinning yarns. He's spinning webs to... Yeah.
It's like, unless he was listening to the whole conversation, you know, it's like...
Well, he had that conversation himself. So
that's when you move Jim's body that was sitting in front of the bookshelf. But thanks to that, you didn't notice the bloody letters. And it would be by his final words. How is it his final words?
Hold it.
An outstanding detective, I would expect no less from a former partner.
Okay. Alright. Gap so wide.
Hold it.
I'm gonna have to press every statement he's got.
Okay. Alright. Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe you were right after all about this whole spurn lover thing, because
What is going on?
he's calling him Jim,
Yeah, what
and
the-
his name is Buddy, and then...
Yeah, what the hell?
Or wait a minute. No, he's not calling him Buddy. He's calling him... He's saying
calling
his...
him Jim.
his... Is he calling Buddy Jim? Or
Yeah,
is he
he's
saying...
calling Buddy Faith Jim.
Because I thought he was referring to himself as Jim.
No, he's calling Buddy Faith Jim.
Oh.
But now he's saying Jacques and Jim. Do these names go together like peanut butter and jelly? Like, he's calling that dude Jim. Yeah. And he's Jacques? Is he Jacques?
Yeah, he's Jock.
Okay.
He was the third of a
third?
bunch of guys I decided to nickname Jim. So he's got rejected by these other two guys that he was hanging out with, or whatever.
Damn, dude. This guy's just trying to get in everybody's pants.
We did get some health back, like you said. I missed it. Further, you messed up the files to make it look like you had committed theft instead.
This guy just looks like, yeah, he's just trying to get in everybody's pants.
And you know they're lying when their face changes. It'll start getting animated.
Yeah.
Right now he's smiling, so we haven't found the real flaw yet.
Okay.
Or maybe your salary has been cut so much that life is getting a little too rough to handle.
Huh. What? Wait, but... That's why he's doing this? Because he's not getting paid enough? And so
That's what he thinks.
So he murdered... No, I know, that's what he's saying. He's suggesting that because this detective is so poor that he decided to make some money by stealing files and shooting another cop over it. Sounds like a pretty silly way to try to make money. Never heard of gambling? Or just stealing from thieves? Why not just be a drug mule? He's
Because
already
the body
involved.
was getting in his way. He had to mess up your bookshelf somehow, right? Anyway. But thanks to that, you didn't notice the bloody...
Hold it.
Hmm?
Why do you think that the killer didn't notice the bloody letters? But why does that matter? The killer doesn't need to notice that.
Yeah.
He would have probably wrote that after he'd been shot. The killer probably ran away.
Yeah. There's a light, you can't. No, this guy's taking quite a lot of leaps. I mean, he's just making some. I think he's making some big leaps with these connections. Like I said, I always find it strange that he's. I don't know.
Okay, I think we already pressed that. Gigantic flaw in his logic.
Yeah. Okay, we did this one already.
Well, see, here's the fact. You're saying that he stole Jim's gun from him and shot him dead, right?
Uh-huh. That's what
But-
Watson is saying.
But okay. This might be wrong because okay, so it is his revolver. Found at 2 a.m. But where was Gumshoe? Right, so let's not present that. Let's keep going. So, do we have any evidence that says he messed him up?
If he's saying that Gumshoe messed up the files to make it look like theft, but he was just there to shoot that guy instead, why bother with the safe and the buttons and the shooting the painting?
Okay, we saw all that.
Yeah.
Okay, stop. Let's keep going. Okay, so that's when you moved his body that was sitting in front of the bookshelf. So why would he have his name there and a file missing?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And here's the thing though.
Because if he wrote Gumshoe,
Yeah, I was gonna say, so
the file was already stolen.
yeah, the file, I mean, he wrote Gumshoe
Let's try this one.
and then he,
Could be wrong, but let's try it.
well, I'm just saying, like, he wrote the name Gumshoe on the on those files like, he's saying that the victim wrote Gumshoe.
I was wrong there. I thought about it. I realized it after. He took the file and then he wrote Gumshoe in blood. If that was true, which we know is not. So that wasn't what I was supposed to present.
Well, what I'm saying is, like, I mean, so he wrote, presumably the victim wrote the killer's name after the killer left the room, like with his dying breath, because if like Gumshoe shot him and he wrote Gumshoe on the book while Gumshoe was still in the room, then wouldn't Gumshoe just take all the books away? Why just take one of them away?
Well, I don't think he's saying Gumshoe was still in the room. I'm thinking he's saying that, like...
So the killer shot him, then he left the room, but the victim was still alive, and while the killer was gone, he wrote the name Gumshoe on the books, but yet someone still took that book that has the H in
Yeah,
it
so
away.
so we're both saying the same thing in a different way, right? Or you're speaking to one side of the story, and I'm speaking to the other. What I believe is true is that the guy took he's trying to say that what happened was he moved the body and didn't see that Buddy wrote his name on the thing.
Sure,
but that makes no sense because you would have to have seen him write it after you stole the book.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
And see that your name is there if you're moving the body in front of it.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
But logically, for it to be realistic, it makes sense. It's like, no, he wrote it on the remaining books after you fled the scene.
Yeah, exactly.
But that's not what he's saying at all.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out what we actually present to call him out on it.
Okay. What you present, and that's you have to present one of those pieces of evidence for this statement right here.
Each statement you could present something.
Okay, I get it.
So they have to make sense. So if he moved Jim's body that was sitting in front of the bookshelf,
then choose the body.
Okay. That was wrong.
Okay.
Okay, let's keep going to a different line. But thanks to that, you didn't notice the bloody letters his body was hiding.
Sweet, so now we have to present some piece of evidence to contradict this statement right here.
Yeah, and you may not have a contradiction for every statement, but there's at least, out of all the sentences he said, there's at least one that's there. And why is Gumshoe upside down?
Yeah. Why would he write it upside down?
So that was the right thing.
Okay.
This triggered another event. Do you still not see? If not, may I direct your attention to the missing file?
No, now I'm all interested in why the hell this is written upside down.
Mm-hmm. Because the files were knocked down, and he just wrote it in that order. When the killer went to take the file after murdering your partner, highly doubt they could have missed the bloody letters.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's exactly what I'm talking about.
Because they were there first, and then the body was moved, so he had to see it.
Yeah.
It's possible they could have taken the file before committing the murder.
Okay.
No.
Well, okay. So if that's true, then the victim. So the file was already gone, but the victim decided to write Gumshoe in his blood across those and just leave half the name, like leave that H in the middle. Like, I'm gonna write my killer's name on these books in my blood. Oh, there's a gap in these books. I'll just go ahead and write the first couple of letters and then the last couple of letters, and I'll write the name across this gap of books. I don't know, man. That seems unusual to me. He had plenty of other books to choose from. Why write them on the spines of books that are not, did not form the complete name? Yeah, for real. Alright. Getting somewhere. Yeah, for real, right?
Highly doubt that this could. Okay.
Yeah, that's true. That's the other thing. This guy's nuts. Looks like he's on meth. Yeah, for sure. Under arrest. Time for some street justice. He's happy with you for this?
I like how he's smiling after he's been called out, but I don't think we've pinned him for actually doing the
I
murder.
don't think we have. All we've done is called out his BS theories, but that's it. Bunch of gerbil poop, man. What?
Who had the key to this office?
Oh, what the? What's up with this coat? What's up with this guy?
I don't know.
Jesus. What? Why hasn't anybody said anything about this before?
I just think it's kind of sick how they have him propped up like that and he's still bleeding
Yeah.
out. Like, where is the ambulance?
Yeah,
Like,
I know, right?
why isn't he at the coroner's office
yeah, I
yet?
know, right?
Like, I can see if they had like a dummy and then they were propping the body up to like, they've got this dude's live carcass.
I know, it's funny. They're just using him as a prop.
And they're having arguments over who.
That lovely young lady. What lovely young lady?
So remember there were flowers there?
Yeah, and
girl
that was
Wendy?
from, I remember.
So evidently Wendy somehow got in this room if he's trying to pin it on her.
Well, I thought you just said that only one person has a key and it's this guy Gumshoe. Why does she suddenly have a key too?
Well, he could have lent her the key.
Gumshoe?
Yeah, or let her in the room.
But I thought Gumshoe had the key himself, like, on him right now.
He does right now, but what I'm saying is the logic is maybe when the murder happened,
Okay.
that slightly before that,
Yeah. I understand.
Wendy got in the room.
So he gave Wendy the key, she came in here, committed the crime, then she gave the key back to Gumshoe?
Because this girl's a member of
building security.
Uh-huh.
Dude, where's this coming from? Where's this stuff about security coming from? She does need an introduction. We don't even know who she is. Who is this girl? That's somebody else. Maggie Bird? This is security? This freaking 14-year-old girl who's definitely wearing Hello Kitty underwear right now? That's who is the security? I mean, look at her shirt. She's the security guard. The chick like looks that she should be babysitting. He's calling her Mrs. Bird, like she's some English nanny or governess.
Master key.
Damn, this guy is taking some leaps.
He is.
How the hell is nobody mentioned this master key before now? So now there's two people that have keys to this room. And who knows how many others? Because she's just a security guard. It's not like she owns that key. It's just something she would have as her job. Presumably other people have access to it. Other people who work there. Ms. Bird. The governess. With the Hello Kitty underwear. Her. She looks like a Tegan and Sarah groupie. What? Yeah, calm the hell down, man. Get yourself a shot of whiskey or something. And this guy with his coat. Who the hell do you think you are, man? You're not Batman. Why do you keep taking this cape and flourishing it like that? See, there he goes again. The hell?
Like I just got the pop collar and everything.
No, this guy thinks he's Elvis? What's going on with him and his coat?
She snuck in using the master key.
Mrs. Bird? Just because... Man, this guy's taking some leaps.
It's got that word argument flashing up there. Now I want to know, are there fingerprints on the on the key?
Are we gonna learn more about this key? Press him.
So basically the same thing we did before again.
Hold it!
Ugh.
Yeah, I mean, don't more than one person... Is she the only member of security, or are there other members of security at this time of night? Okay. But what? And why is that? Yeah, what does that mean? Why were you able to use it? Too busy watching TikTok videos? What? That's unrelated? And you still flapping your wings over there? Yeah, how's that unrelated? This guy's a jackass. You can't really trust her not to tell lies? No, ask for more details, man. I want some more details. Like, aren't you a lawyer guy? Like, aren't you, like, don't you want to hear what this woman has to say? Like...
Didn't I just say it'd be a waste
We
of
don't
time?
need to hear her lies? What the...
I like how
guy.
proud he is.
I
like-
know, man. He's like a freaking rooster.
So she said it was missing at 1 a.m.
Yes, I see. The Hello Kitty girl, okay. Yeah. So where the hell was it? I see.
Okay,
So
so
the
Gumshoe had a key.
So the babysitter says someone stole that key. Taken in by such words. This guy. Just automatically accusing her of lying? Yeah. Why you have the master key now? Well, I don't know. I mean, if someone stole it to use it, then presumably they would put it back once they were done with it. I don't think that's too much of a stretch to think somebody might have done that. Man, it's still going on with
Yeah,
that
that
coat.
you just forgot where you put it.
This guy just is not going to give it up with that coat. It's like his cape. He should have a cane that he's twirling too. Yeah, no, I'm sure she's a very diligent babysitter. Yeah, that adds up. Like, you know, if she was babysitting and one of the kids went missing, it's probably because someone snatched it up. Yeah, that's another thing. Yeah, but why? But why would she steal? Why would she? If she's just some random security guard in this building that wears Hello Kitty underwear, why would she break into this specific office and take this specific file and murder a guy for it?
And write Gumshoe.
And write Gumshoe. Does she even know Gumshoe? I mean, she really took a lot of big steps in this crime for who knows what limited reason. Yeah, but why? Why would she give a crap about these files?
Okay, so if Detective Gumshoe isn't the one who opened the door,
Well, it doesn't leave only her. Like I said, I mean,
on top of which she knows our good detective, does she?
does she?
Yeah, if everyone's heard of him, then...
Hogwash. She faked the dying message?
Okay, but if she did it...
I was gonna say, man, I think this guy's taking a lot of leaps. What about?
Why would she need to steal it to get into the office?
Yeah, I know, right? And yeah. Well, and I gotta say, so back to those bloody books over there with the gumshoe. So now he's suggesting that the security guard in the Hello Kitty underwear came in here, broke into this, Okay, so she used this key to get into this office to steal this file, and she wrote Gumshoe's name on these books upside down for some reason.
To blame him.
Yeah, to blame
he's
him.
Famous.
But then she took the file when the word Gumshoe was already, she wrote the word Gumshoe on it, and then she took that one middle file. Why would she take that one middle file? You know.
I'm not confident to present on that one.
Okay.
Let's press some more. Okay, so he's picking up on it. I figure that whoever wrote his name must have wanted to frame
Well,
him.
dude, 2 seconds ago you just said that Gumshoe was clearly the murderer because his name was written there. Now you're just pointing it at the security guard. It's like he's just accusing whatever random person happens to be in the room or walking down the hallway. He's gonna blame the janitor next.
It's pretty obvious that Miss Bird snuck into your room using the master key.
It is? I didn't realize. That doesn't seem obvious. Wasn't obvious to me.
It's not, because you said that this might be wrong, but I'm going to try it anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, it was wrong. Definitely wrong.
Okay, so what other statement? Are those the only statements that we get to present to? Oh.
Her intent from the messed up shelves to wipe down safe as thievery. And then we agreed that there was thievery.
So we can present to every statement that he's made.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I think it's early to be jumping to conclusions.
Yeah, Gumshoe also had a key.
Yeah. Right. You already said everybody knows him.
Mm-hmm. I think
Wait, why?
that's the one.
Yeah, why? What? Yeah, how is it more probable that she's the one who faked the dying message? How does that make it? Like I said, man, this guy's taking some wild leaps, just connecting these things with very, very flimsy connections.
Well, we still know that there's 2 bullets.
Yeah, for
So,
sure.
we haven't used that yet.
Yeah, nobody has said anything about these 2 bullets.
I'm going to present this. Because what did we present before? The key?
Yeah. Yep. I'm gonna get some more water.
Oh, that was
Yeah.
wrong too.
I'm still not in agreement with this guy. Weirdo.
Yep. Can you go back? I don't know what to present there. Well, only each prosecutor has one in their office. Only they know of them. So if only they knew of them, why would she go in there to steal the safe? Maybe she would have stole the book, but I don't think the book is what they were necessarily after. Maybe the book they were after was in the safe. Let's try the safe. And the TV does cut out whenever that light switch. in the
Oh,
bathroom.
right. I remember
Yeah, I
that.
just saw it do it here too.
That is
So I presented the safe
okay.
because I said the safe. The details said only the prosecutors know about the safes in each of their offices.
Yeah. So
So if she was going to steal,
Yeah.
she wouldn't know.
Yeah.
If it only prosecutors, you could say, well, the security no, it said only prosecutors.
Yeah, only prosecutors. It didn't say prosecutors and security guards.
That's a secret safe. Oh,
This guy's a nutbag.
so him being a prosecutor
Yeah, right?
is the only other person
Yeah,
who
he would
it's
know.
in here,
Yeah.
and maybe he tried to,
Yeah.
like we said from the beginning, he's the one that did this.
Yeah, he's the spurned gay lover.
Because notice this entire time, no one else has come through to be possible.
I know, right?
We've seen Maggie, but
Yeah.
Maggie hasn't been on the defense here.
I know, man.
She could have found it by accident while she was turning.
Dude, this guy with the leaps just keeps stretching things out. Oh, maybe she found it by accident. Maybe she's really the one who shot JFK. Like, he's just taking leaps. Yeah, she's the one who stole the election last time. Like, this guy. For real, man.
Yep. Look at him sweating.
Yeah, I'm suggesting it was you fruit. This guy's nuts. Look, he's biting his gold medal. That's probably filled with chocolate on the inside. I'm sure it's not a real gold medal. It's just some weirdo.
I mean, how many other people that you know just randomly walking around with a gold medal around their neck? Curses, why? I don't know, man. Maybe if your theories weren't so ridiculously outlandish. You know, and you know how they have that saying, what is it, the criminal or killer always comes back to the scene of the crime?
Mm-hmm.
Like, if he's the killer, he's literally came back to the scene of the crime. He should be in Hawaii right now with his mistress. Why is he hanging out in this place with this dude that he just shot in the balls or whatever? It's your fault? Yeah, what do you mean? It's Jim? Again with the Jim.
Like inseparable conjoined twins.
Gay lover. Jesus, here we go again. This guy. He's practically professing his love for this man. I filled him in on the secret safes. What? Yeah, this guy. What? Is he suggesting the babysitter found him and stopped him and shot him?
I mean, you are a security guard.
So what?
That's your job.
She's like freaking Batman. Like she came in here and she found him stealing the files and she pulled out a gun and shot him and then she didn't tell anybody about her heroic deed. Then she just went back to roam in the hallways, whistling while she was swinging her nightstick. Jesus, man. Yeah, this guy's got some crazy statements going on. Killing is going a bit too far. This guy. Jesus, man. Yes and no. She stumbled upon Jim, who had probably drawn his gun, and then what? She got the drop on him, like Han did with Greedo. She just blasted him. She was Quick Draw McGraw. What? Yeah. So now he's saying that the detective who's dead was the thief. She caught him. He pulled his gun first, but then she drew quicker and killed him? Yeah, dude. Jim stole the master key in his weird hat. In his weird newspaper boy from the 20s hat. Unless what? You retrieved it from Jim. And she did all of this. So Jim stole the key. She caught him. She foiled the crime. She gunned him down in self-defense, like he just said. Because evidently he's saying Jim drew his gun first. And then she just defended herself and killed him. And then she just kept all this to herself. Then she went back to roam in the hallways, twirling her nightstick in her Hello Kitty underwear. Just no big deal. This guy with his stories. What? It's the only way for everything to make sense?
I like how he's like, it's the only way for us to make sense.
I know, man. This guy. Honor. I think that's not it. There he is, flourishing that code again. I think we're done here. Investigation's over. We're all done. Lock her up, boys. Toss her in the paddy wagon. Case closed.
Book 'em, Dano.
Yeah, I know, right? Good God. He's even telling everybody to get the hell out. Wait a minute. He's been assigned to this case? Since when did that happen? Didn't he just run in here randomly? What? This guy. And this freaking dude dusting for fingerprints. How long has he been doing that? You suck at your job, you there, forensic engineer, whatever the hell he's called, forensics technician. What? Come on, man. No one's gonna take this buffoon seriously. Why the hell? Remove yourself from my crime scene so he can finish, you know, destroying evidence and probably making out with the corpse one last time since he's the spurn gay lover before the mortician or the coroner comes to take it away. Damn. This guy. There he goes with that coat. Dude, putting his hands up like some kind of televangelist preacher. Man, that guy's a character.
Thank you for playing.
Oh,
You can
that's the
transfer
end?
the demo's data to the full game.
Interesting. I didn't realize that was the end.
I didn't either.
Still, that was that guy was amusing in his ridiculousness. What a clown.
Yeah, so that was roughly 3 hours. The demo, they give you 3 hours to play. There's more. That was just episode 1. I don't know how many episodes there are in that particular game.
Sure.
But this game itself is 2 games. What I mean by that is obviously it's a collection, right?
Yeah.
So there's game 1 and there's game 2. I don't know how many episodes each one are. Or each one is, right? But
Yeah.
for $30 or $40, I'm not sure about that. But for $20, I would totally buy this $10 a game. And right now, I'm just going to have to wait for it to go on sale. But thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, share. We will be back with something else. And we will see you in the next one. Other Yellow Hat Guy is out.